Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Christine. I'm here to do my weekly wrap up and a small book haul with a little bit of a rant. So I finished 3 books. I was kind of hoping to finish 5 books, but I got wrapped up in work, so it is what it is. The first one I finished was Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. I am going to continue with the series because I want to see what happens, but this was a 2. It's about a girl who sees a wolf, Grace, who sees a wolf in the wintertime, and then he's gone for the summer. And it's very insta-lovey because she's always known she's loved him, even though she didn't know who he was. Like, it's a little bit ridiculous. It's teenager insta-lovey. But it has to do with werewolves. And they only change into werewolves when it's a certain temperature outside. And the whole entire book is about him fighting off the change at wintertime, pretty much. There's nothing to it. Yeah, I've heard pretty bad things about it, so we'll see. It'll be a while before I pick up the next one, probably. Maybe. The next book I finished was The Haunting of Maddie Clare. I gave this 4 by Simone St. James. Sorry, something in my eye. And this is about a woman who's takes place in the 1920s, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, just after the First World War, 1922. And it is about a woman, Sarah, who is living in like a rooming house and wants to, or she works for a temporary agency so that when they find a job for her, they give it to her. And this job that she's called on is from a ghost hunter, and he needs to investigate this one haunting. And they need a woman. So she's kind of nervous because a guy has asked her, a guy has asked for a woman only, and usually when she gets those, it's guys trying to hit on her. So she goes anyways, and it's about this girl who has hung herself in a barn and is now haunting the barn, and the owners of the barn want her gone. She hates men. They don't know why. They don't know who she was because she had just shown up on their door a couple of years before, couldn't talk, that sort of deal. So they ended up giving her the name Maddie Clare. And it goes on from there. There is a little bit of love. There's a little bit of kind of insta-love. Got it. Between her and one of the investigators. But I thought it was really good. It was a page turner, that's for sure. And then the final book that I finished was Diary of a Wimpy Kid, book 6 by Jeff Kinney, Cabin Fever. And if I'm reading this as a middle grade, I can see why this series is so funny and gross. Like, kids gross out on some of the stuff. Like, there are some gross parts on this one. As a mother reading this, I was infuriated with the mom in here because she lets the baby or the young toddler, 4 or 5-year-old, get away with everything. He's very picky. He's very fussy. She bends over backwards to do everything for him. She pretty much ignores Roderick, the oldest, and she blames Greg for everything. And Manny, the youngest, gets away with everything. Which, anyways, this one's they get stuck in the house by a blizzard, and a lot of shenanigans go on. But yeah. So I gave that one a 4. So currently reading, I forgot to grab my other books. Oh well. Currently reading, I'm reading Kiss of Midnight by Laura Adrian, and I'm halfway through it now. This one is giving me Black Dagger Brotherhood vibes, by J.R. Ward. There are a lot of similarities. The kind of atmosphere and the tone are the same. And of course it's about vampires, but this one it starts off with her as a baby and her mother almost getting killed by a vampire, and then it jumps ahead to nowadays, and she's an artist who takes photographs of these like old abandoned buildings, and um, she's at like a gallery, art gallery, and when she leaves, her and her friends go to this bar, this brand new bar, and a lot of things are going on, and she doesn't feel comfortable, so she leaves. And when she leaves, she sees this murder taking place between, I think, 4 or 5, at least she thinks they're gang members, and a man. So she goes to the police station and she takes photographs of it. Goes to the police station. Nobody believes it because nobody can really see the photos. And she goes home, and this other man comes and says he wants her cell phone so he can take it to the lab and get them enhanced, whatever. And he's essentially a vampire who's like the leader of the breed, and the ones that are killing people are the rogues, and they are vampires that they essentially become addicts with drinking too much blood, and they're addicted to the blood, and they become rogue with bloodlust, and so they kill anything and everything. So the breed warriors have to kill them. So in the Black Dagger Brotherhood, they have the vampires and the lessers, and so it's kind of like a similar type of book. So I'm really enjoying it so far. And the other book I'm reading is By Hook or by Crook by Betty Hetchman. I didn't get any further in this at all. This is book 3 in the Crochet Mysteries, Cozy Mystery series, and this one they just pretty much essentially found a bag with journal entries and crochet stuff in it, and they're not quite sure what's going on. That's about as far as I've gotten with it. So right now I'm just going to concentrate on these 2 books, and I might pick up the Sarah Allen Addison, or is it Sarah Addison Allen? Can't remember which ones. That book, and maybe the Laura K. Hamilton one. I can't remember the names of them right now. But I've got lots of work to do. You can't see it, but I have like a stack of work to do. So, I still get these Harlequin, I already taken the info stuff out. These Harlequin boxes. One is the suspense and one is the romance. So the first time when I ordered the free books, I ended up getting 2 of the same box, essentially. So I had ordered the Essential Suspense and the Essential Romance. And I got 2 romance books, so they sent me a new box. So I got the next shipment, fine. The second shipment, or like full shipment, fine. And I can't remember which ones they're sitting over here, but I can't remember which ones I got last month. This month, I essentially got the envelope of my romance ones. No box. The glue had come right off. The glue was like very dry. It wasn't even sticky or tacky. So I essentially got a boxless envelope. A bill, no books. So I'm waiting to hear back from Harlequin about that, because I sent that was Thursday morning I got the envelope. So hopefully they'll send me another shipment. They're usually pretty good about that. And this should be the suspense ones. I already partially opened it, but I guess I didn't open it enough. There we go. So yeah, I've never really, experienced that, where I actually get the envelope but not the box. And I can't call the post office because these are delivered by delivery, and the envelopes were delivered by the postman, so obviously the envelope got here way before the box, and now there's a box of books sitting. Could be in Toronto where they were sent, could be here. So, and every month you get a charm for the necklace. Last month's charm was this little diamond encrusted, well, not diamond encrusted, but little charm. I know you can't really see it that well. This month's charm is nice, like a navy blue. And the first month with the 2 freebie books, you get the necklace. It's like navy blue. So I'll have a nice set when I'm done. So the books that I got, things are falling everywhere. Oh. Veronica Mixon, Changing Tides, and I don't know anything about these books. An Island of Trouble. So this is the suspense box. It's the romance one I'm missing. After her ex-husband's tragic death, Caitlin Landers quits her high-powered banking career and moves with her son back to her family home. What's one of those? I love those ones. And then Michael Neiman, No Right Way. Forced to flee civil war in Syria, schoolteacher Rima Ahmadi longs to start a new life in Turkey. Instead, she's stuck in a crowded refugee camp, picking fruit for meager wages. Then Ahmadi's tent mate Zada is murdered. I'm not going to give whole things, just a couple. And I've never read anything from Turkey or Syria. So, Wendy Corsi Staub, The Butcher's Daughter. Investigative genealogist Amelia Crenshaw solves clients' genetic puzzles while hers remains shrouded in mystery. Now she suspects that the key to her birth parents' identities lies in an unexpected connection to a stranger who's hired her to find his long-lost daughter. And then J.T. Ellison's Good Girls Lie. I think I've heard of this one. The good school is known as a Silent Ivy, the boarding school of choice for daughters of the rich and influential. It accepts only the best and the brightest. Its elite status, long-held traditions, and honor code are ideal for preparing young women for brilliant futures at Ivy League universities and beyond. But a stranger has come to good, and this ivy has turned poisonous. So those are the 4, and then you get like newsletters and freebie coupons. So that was my little haul, and yeah, so hopefully I'll get a replacement box of my romance, because, you know, I'm not paying the bill if I don't get the books. So that is my weekly wrap-up. Let me know what you guys are reading this week, if you've read any of these books. If you've read any, you know, these. Pretty sure I've heard of this one before. 2019. Or maybe I've just seen it, that it was coming out. Anyways, I will let you go, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week.